Hey guys, good morning. Brad Kranz. Hey, welcome to my Wednesday channel program here. I'm going to be talking about entrepreneurship. I don't think we talk enough about entrepreneurship here in America. America is still the land of opportunity. There are multiple opportunities out there, more than we can probably even imagine or get our hands around, but America is still the land of opportunity. And I think there too much of our society is focused on the job mentality, and we're leaving entrepreneurship kind of out there. But it's really what's helped build this country, I think. Don't you agree? I want to talk about 5 reasons why you should consider becoming an entrepreneur. If you're on the fence, you're considering this opportunity that I'm going to talk about just real briefly. I won't get in depth, but if you're on the fence with the job and looking to become an entrepreneur, I want to give you 5 reasons to consider doing that. Obviously, it's a different mentality. It carries with it some, obviously different considerations, but the 5 benefits I think far outweigh the costs of making and jumping from a job into being an entrepreneur. So let's cover those here real quick. Number one, you have the opportunity to control your destiny. There's always circumstances that come up that are beyond our control, right? Beyond in a job, a business. So let's be real about that. But if you work a 9 to 5 job, you're at the mercy of your boss or the company that you work for, right? They tell you when to show up, they can hire and fire you, how much vacation you get, when you can take it oftentimes, and even having to stay after hours or work extra. You're not in control. You have to do what they want when they want you to do it, and you're not really in control. So the opportunity to control your destiny is huge with an entrepreneur. I chose today to do this video from my office, but it was my choice today, Wednesday. Number two, freedom to spend your time doing what's important to you. Life is short, and the one thing that we'll never get back is time. And this really hit home for me in 2018 after I was diagnosed with stage 4 prostate cancer. I'm doing fine, but it really got me to take a stark look at my life and realize, none of us has forever, okay? What do we do each day? Carpe diem, seize the day. How do we do that? Well, a job, you kind of go grind and do that, but being an entrepreneur, I had too good of an opportunity presented to me to turn this down. But freedom to spend your time doing what's important to you. Obviously, with freedom comes responsibility. You have to do the right things. You have to have the right habits, the right discipline, so that you're doing what you need to do when you need to do it. But you have freedom on how you get to spend your day. Somebody else is not in control of that. Thirdly, unlimited earning potential. Let's face it. If you're in a job, you're limited by the hourly pay, the salary, the number of hours you can work per week, per month, etc. You're not in control. And even if you're in a more lucrative position like sales, you still have to show up to do the job. You're still limited by the number of hours in a day, the days in a week, days in the month, etc. And if you don't show up, you don't get paid, or you won't have your job for too long. But with a business like this, we're talking moving from active income, which means you have to be there to produce it, to passive income, which means you do the work once, you get paid on it over and over again. And that way you can potentially create unlimited income. And by building a consumer network, in this case, you're able to leverage your time, so you're not on a 1-for-1 ratio like most of us are. You're actually leveraging your time and efforts to increase and, again, build that potential for unlimited earning possibilities. Fourthly, location independence. Again, I'm sitting in my office here today, and the benefit of owning your own business is the ability to create something that supports you no matter where you're at in the world. Let's face it, I could be here in my office, I could be in California, Florida, I could be in vacation in Hawaii, wherever, and it's what we call the laptop lifestyle. I could do my business over my laptop or on my smartphone, and that really gives you a lot of flexibility. There's something like 2.5 billion people online daily, which means you have an unlimited customer base, particularly considering you've got 7 billion people in the world, and you can build a location independent online business. With Jeunesse Global and 3LE team, we've got a company that operates and is set up in 152 countries, and with social media and being able to leverage social media platforms, I could be anywhere in the world and build a business anywhere in the world, a true global opportunity. So that's awesome too. Fifth, the chance to have a lasting legacy. How many of us really have a legacy with a job? Pensions are kind of gone the byway. If you're able to save up some money through a 401k, great. A lot of people are jumping job to job. That has some impact there. But when you build a dream business, it can carry on to your kids and their kids. And what really excites my wife and I is to be able to help our daughters out so that, if and when we do pass away, they're still alive, they'll have more choices. Money's not good or bad, it's neutral, but if having more money gives you more choices. So by the time they get in their 40s or maybe 50, they will have more opportunities to consider because they've got the money, and money's not as much of a consideration. You can look at a company like Ford Motor Company that's been passed down from generation to generation and continues to impact lives and has been in operation for somewhere about 100 years. So with a business like this, being an entrepreneur, you can actually build a legacy that is ongoing past your own life down from multiple generations. I hope this makes sense, guys. If this message benefited you or you liked what I said, please feel free to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. And you can also connect with me on the social media links that I've provided as well. Let's go and make it happen, guys. Bye-bye.